Ja, een beetje. In de eerste 2 ronden. Ik bleef kalm. En dan halfweg, ik maakte een versnelling en dan, ja, ik denk ik en Thibaut heeft de beste techniek op deze parcours. Maar ja, in de finale, Thibaut heeft een beetje meer. Really in de finale 2 minuten. En dus, yeah, I'm not like totally happy with second because of this, so yeah.
Groot-Brittannië, de Britse kampioen is Cameron Mason! Volgens rechts zijn er ploegen van Cameron Mason! Pardon, dan komt de selfie.
Debrief on the plane home. I'm going to read it to you. I'm on the plane home to Scotland. Changed again. This time I learned what it was like to lose, but actually still win. I learned how sport and performance is not linear or black and white. So yesterday in Hamme I learned that you have to be willing to lose something so that you can win something else. Or something like that, but it doesn't sound as good when I write it down. I've watched back the race a few times now and considered how the final could have played out differently if I had made different choices. The most obvious practical change that I could have made would have been not to change bike in the last lap, gain some ground on Thibaut, put him under some pressure, maybe force a mistake, and then hold the gap to the line. This might have worked, but also we'll never know. More importantly though, I needed to change my mindset. I didn't really back myself. Of course I know myself, my worth, my abilities, my strengths. I wake up every day backing myself. But that last lap I really needed to back myself. In an almost arrogant and naive and delusional way. Because these feelings are what's required to overpower the doubt, the lack of oxygen, the excess of lactate and the cramping muscles. That's how it's supposed to feel. The last 5% of performance is found in attitude and things you tell yourself. Even if someone at the side of the track had told me I was the best, I was the one who needed to believe it. Now that I've watched the race back, I can actually see that. But that's not what the result says for a reason, because I'm not a winner quite yet. Second has to do for now.